Now, before we get into this entertaining video, we would just like to remind you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please do like and subscribe.
Sunflowers!
Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. I'm back. I got a roll. So here, I really want to do a reading on Kylie Jenner and what's the thing, Timothy?
Yes.
Charlemagne?
Yes.
Now, the way I understood it, they were broke up. And for whatever reason, they broke up, they got back together, they broke up, they get back together. But from what I'm understanding, that they really never really broke up, and that I don't know what's going on with them. What's going on with them, baby Crone?
Kardashians thing. You know how they break up, get back together.
Now, I heard she's in love with him.
That's the rumor on the street.
And that I thought I heard that he's not feeling their family like that.
Yep, that's
well,
also
I can understand that. But honey, if you ain't feeling their family, you need to leave this girl alone.
Right, you date one, you date all.
You date one, you date all. They like that. They like come in bunches of punches. You date her, you date the mother, you date Kim, you date them all. You don't work that way. And so anyway, what else have we heard about them? But my thing is, let's just do a quick reading on them. This is going to be quick. I'm going to deal with Tim and her. Let's lay out Kylie first. Let's see. Let me fix it. You know, I get anal about it. I can't work when the wrinkles. It just bothers me. Here we go. Okay, you ready? Let me do one more shuffle. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Charlemagne.
Yes.
And Kylie Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I feel that's good. Kylie Jenner. What? What's so funny?
You look like you had to get your words for a second.
No, because this card is about foundation, contracts. This card is about working and working together, signing a contract, agreement. This is what this card is about.
Mm-hmm. I
mean, it's about other things, but that's the general thing. It's about working and working together and contracts and coming together in agreement. This is what this 3 is about overall. Also, it's also about together, because you have that 3 and you see it's like a church or altar or a steeple of some kind. So then you have a spiritual in a sense where it's saying Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. So you can see that too. You also see, let me put my little broken glasses on.
You got a new look going on today.
Okay, mess with me. Okay, and also I believe that it's in his hand is a cup. I don't know if it's a cup. I don't know what that is.
That is a good question.
It's something, and it looked like he's pouring something out.
Yep, that looked like it could be a cup. It looks like he could be emptying a cup.
Some kind of chalice.
Yes.
So when you look at it, it has a lot of meaning. So when you said that, I was like, my mind is like, But I already know now.
Okay.
So I already know. I guess I was flexing to show you that I do know what these cards, I study these cards. You have no idea. But anyway, this card represents Charlemagne. So here I see an 8. And you know, 8s to me are about moving forward. 8s are about swift. They're about movement. They're about moving onward. When I think of an 8, it's even. You have the 4 4s. Things are balanced at an 8. You could either be at a standstill or you could move on. But right here, we see it as mental stagnant. So he's mentally stagnant. And when you're mentally stagnant, that means you're not thinking clearly. So he could feel blind, but yet stuck. But not stuck, feeling stuck, or feeling trapped, or feeling emotionally attached to something that now you don't know how to get out of. Because I see here, when I say the pentacles, what do I see? I see that there is a higher person involved, which is sitting on above them, where they are the couple, and that there is someone that's saying orders or having a lot of authority. And why is it to me that I'm not looking at Kris Jenner?
Especially because that card represented Kylie Jenner herself. So
go ahead. What do you mean? Right.
That figure would be assumed to be Christian.
And let's say that's not a cup. Let's say that's a light, shining a light on their relationship.
Okay.
Why would Kris Jenner shine a light on a relationship?
To get attention.
Well, she's shining the light.
Oh, maybe to exploit her children, or Kylie in this case.
Well, I don't think that, but I do think to see closely, to be too involved, to have too much say, too much word, too much authority in her daughter's life.
Okay.
Not to exploit her, but to, in her way, to protect her. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So to the right, there it is again. When I see judgment, that's that mother looking out, protecting, as a red cross, as in your daughter is grown. She's already got 2 kids. She's already grown. You're treating her like a child, but she has children. And when you see the judgment, that judgment is always there to say, Mom, it's time for you to move on. Back up out their life. Let your daughter make her own decisions. You're too invested. You're bored with your life. And we're grown. And so you invested in your daughter's life. This is what I'm seeing. But let me make sure. Because now I see here, to the left, like a child. And it's like Kylie allowed her mother to have that, as if to say, I need it. Excuse me. As if to say, I need that. I need that. I'm a girl. It's like you want to be an adult when you want to be, and a child when you want to be. And Charlemagne, to me, it's like y'all both is in the middle of this, children. But I truly believe, since it's by Charlemagne, I still think that it is still something about this that make it lucrative being with her. Charlemagne, because you're the ones with the sword, why are you dealing with her? Why are you staying around when you're really not trying to feel her like that? Why are you around? If you was not convinced, if you're not invested in her life like that, why do you stick around? Why do you put up with this? Why? Why are you in the background? You don't want to be seen, and you don't want nobody to know, but you still over there tapping that and hitting that thing and hitting that. Why are you over there still involved, but yet you trying to lay low? Why are you there?
Yeah, that's true.
And then you want to what? Is this because you're just trying to act like you're innocent? You're acting like, oh, I'm just going along with the program. I'm not trying to make no waves. I'm conforming. I'm doing this. No, what's in it for you? Why are you still there? Hiding.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to know. You still, but we see you. People pointed you out in the background in the picture. You look like a part of a clothing line. And somebody said,
Mm-hmm.
Why you there? If you got complaints and clearly you're not happy, you want Kylie, but you want to be intimate and want all that, but you don't want to be known, you don't want the world to know that you really is tangled in this. He's tangled up in there and don't know how to get out. The same cards show up again. What did I say about this? Not balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one. A not balanced relationship. Somebody, probably Kylie, is giving way more than what he's giving. Because he want to hide. He want to hide. And maybe he has convinced her to hide. In other words, I don't want nobody to know. Let's keep it low for. I don't want to be. Why would I want to be with a man and be intimate and you don't want to support me? You don't want to be on the show. You don't want nobody to know we together. It's on a low thing. You want people to think, why be with me?
Yeah, that's true.
And I can see why the mother would have a problem. I would have a problem. Why are you hiding? And why can't it be open? Because he's there in her life. Hiding. He don't want to like, man, when I saw that picture and he was in the background, looking like he was a part of the clothing line. And I said, oh my God, that is really, people be watching stuff. Whoever noticed that, huh?
I said they really do be looking at things
Closely. So here I see this is not a good relationship. I don't know if this is a PR relationship. I don't know what it is. But it nowhere shows. But if anything, it does show that he hurts Kylie.
Okay.
Whether he hurt her mentally. I mean, it must be awful to be this rich and this famous and to be with a man that don't want to be seen with you openly. Mm-hmm. Because of all the drama that you come with. Why would you deal with a woman that had 2 children by a black man? I said it. That if you saw him on the street, you'd probably be scared.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying? Why? Mm-hmm. I don't understand it. Am I making sense? Help me, baby Crone.
You know, I'm honestly not sure because physique-wise, I feel like both Travis and Timothy are both on the slimmer side. So I feel like if they got into a fight, I feel like it would almost be any fight weight-wise.
The one thing that's different, it ain't even about fighting in a sense. Her husband, her baby father's a thug.
True, you are right.
So he got thug life. And you putting a thug with Timothy?
You're right.
Timothy?
The whole squad gonna pull up on Timothy.
Timid. He's so timid to me. Yeah. He girly to me.
Yeah, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he's girly. He's timid. He may not be, but when a man wears beads around their neck, pearls, you're feminine to me. Mm-hmm. You know, don't they say clutch the pearls? Yes, and he got big old pearls. Well, I was like, I can't. No. That's Hollywood swinging for you, baby.
Yes, they are definitely fluid over there.
You have a question?
Yes.
Let me ask this and while you think of one. Is Timothy in the background because he's not ashamed, he just doesn't want the world to know that he's dating Kylie Jenner? There's the fool. There it is. There it is. There it is. No, he doesn't want nobody to know they dating. He want to keep it on the down low. He does play the role as a fool. And yet deep inside, yeah, he have feelings for her. He really do. Deep, dark feelings for her. But being in a relationship with her is a burden. With her family and her, mainly the family. I see a family and I see it's a burden. The whole thing being with her is a burden. Okay. But he's tangled. Here's another one, tangled. And yet he doesn't want to be out in the open in the relationship, hiding. Mm-hmm. Now, I feel good. I got that. You have one?
Yes, my question was, does Kylie love Timothy?
Yeah, well, I see lovers. I see love. And I do see Timothy coming towards that love. And I do see also is that it doesn't move. It's like, you know how you go towards something, but it's the same old problem because I see defeated. But yet I see him dashing towards the love. So he's going towards it, but I definitely see another man in the middle of it.
Okay.
I see there is another being in the middle. I see it. Could that be Travis? But I definitely see, because on the lover's card is two people. So I definitely see two people. And if that night there is a person in the middle, there is the night coming and then there's a man. So there is another man that has been there, somebody that's got her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like they get together just to break up, and maybe being in the background as she works through these things. It just seems to me that Kylie just carries love. Like she falls in love, but not that kind of love. You know how you think you in love?
Okay.
But her heart, I see another man there. And I see another man, and I see him coming towards it, because the card showed off with him as a sword. So here's a sword, here's a sword, here is a burden card. So no, I definitely see when it comes down to her, it's just friction.
Okay.
They deal with a lot of friction with them. It's friction. I don't know. They don't agree. They're not agreeing mentally. They don't share the same wavelength. They think differently. And this is a lot of things that they're incompatible mentally. He doesn't stimulate her. She could be in love with him, but he doesn't stimulate her, or she doesn't stimulate him, because he's the one that's blindfolded. So he's not being stimulated, in my opinion. Are they going to stay together? This is a stressful relationship. See what I mean? No. It's too stressful. They don't agree. They don't share the same. It's something about the way that they are, that they are not in harmony with each other. Mm-hmm. And their harmony. And hear it again, with this is a 6. And it should be balanced, but it's imbalance. And all I see here is a lot of swords. And Timothy brings the negativity, because I think he loves her, but he's not in love with her. Mm-hmm. I think she comes with baggage, and I think that he has a hard time dealing with it. I do think that Kylie has feelings for him, and I think he has feelings for her. But you wonder, are they using each other? And are they both, what's that word when you're dependent on each other?
Codependent?
Are they codependent? He's codependent on her for one thing, and she's codependent on him for another. So they got a lopsided relationship where he's not seeing straight, and her mother is the dictator. Mm-hmm. Something to this effect. So no, I definitely see that they have strong feelings for each other, but and maybe his family is against it, because it seems like, again, the Hierophant, the Emperor, it seems like he has a strong backing on his family side that ain't feeling this either.
Okay.
I definitely see that. So at the end, is it much to say that they're together and this is just the way it's going to be for a while?
All right.
Yeah. The struggle. They're used to the struggle. Deception indicated. And they work at it. They fight, they struggle, they fool themselves with their own delusions. In other words, they break up, get back together, he in the background, and they just work at it. They just work at it. Why? Because they're insecure. They don't have it, but they still work at it. They have feelings for each other, but they're not in love. They love each other, but they're not in love with each other. But it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. At least I got somebody to take to the prom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I got somebody I can see you next Tuesday. It's good for what it's good for. And it's a burden for him and her. It's not real. Her heart is someplace else where it's not there. And he's not there. But yet, I definitely see they have feelings for each other. And whatever that is, it's not good, but they still together.
Okay.
Whatever's broken in her and whatever's broken in him, that's what keeps them together. But it appeared to be he come from a broken family, she come from a broken family, and two broken people find themselves together. So now they're in a tangle. They're in an entanglement. They're not happy. Nowhere has I seen happiness. All I see is swords. I see struggle and deep cards. That's all I see.
Yes.
They are in an entanglement. And with that, that's all I can say about it. That's where they are. In an entanglement, living under their own illusions, their own lies. They love each other for where they are. They tangle. They don't know how to get untangled. So they need each other. So they're in an entanglement. That's what I see. And with that being said, I think I read good enough on them. That was a quick read just to give a little checkup on my girl Kylie and what's going on. She's in an entanglement. And he's in an entanglement. Charlemagne, they in an entanglement. They here, they don't know how to get untangled. That's what happens when you put sex in a relationship. It muddies things up and it makes things all tangled. So with that being said, I thank you for joining me on my little quick read of Kylie and Timothy in their entanglement. And with that being said, have a lovely, lovely weekend. And please, if you got this far, please thumb us up, please. Or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We need it. And if you enjoyed this and you have a comment, or if you didn't, or you have information, leave me a comment. We really appreciate it. And with that being said, sunflowers.